Chris of Willie's Fitness Channel. We are back. Alright guys, Kevin Levrone, 1994 Mr Olympia. He finished third that year. It was definitely a sight to be seen. He was crisp and clean. And if you go through some of the history books, he definitely did place top 3, top 5 Mr Olympia quite numerous times. I'm sure he finished second 4 or 5 times in Mr Olympia, and he finished third a couple of times too. So he is just something special, and doing a couple of tributes because I know he is going to be competing next year in the Arnold Classic Australia. So it's just going to be, excitement building, and I'll keep these guys updated on that. But for now, 1994, Mr Olympia, Kevin Levrone, old school, crisp and clean, front double bicep, quad separation, crisp and clean, tight midsection, lats are decent, biceps and triceps are good. As you can clearly see here, he's not stretching out properly. I'm pretty sure he fixed that the next year. He must have just started to do it, and then they got stretching therapy, and probably went to a few chiropractors, this and that. I don't know. Some of the things that probably help with the stretching is stretching out on the front of a bicep. Phil Heath had this problem. He fixed it too this year. Unbelievable, showing you by Kevin Levrone. All right, front lat spread, quad separation, crisp and clean. Tight midsection, lats crazy, biceps and triceps are delts fully blown to the max, chest crisp as, and he's always had the massive forearms and brachialis. They're just unbelievable, guys, crazy, man. All right, crab pose, Kevin Levrone style. This is very crisp and clean, this photo, isn't it? Look at the crisp striations in the quad development of Kevin Levrone. It was at a crazy tight midsection, chest fully blown, 3D, biceps and triceps and delts. Unbelievable, traps enormous. Look how crisp that pose is. That is a take-home pose. That and the Shaboom one by Kevin Levrone. Man, he looks, to tell you what, even now, he does not even look that old. You get what I mean? Like, the only thing that Kevin Levrone's, now is just, like I said, his leg development and his back development. He's going to try and get that back. Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see on that one, guys. All right, side tricep pose. Look at the hamstring just tie in there, just hangs, isn't it? Quad separation decent. Look at the nice tight midsection, chest development, 3D, massive shoehorn tricep there, biceps and delts enormous, and he's just crazy, man, good in the 1994 Mr Olympia. He finished third. I'm not too sure he finished second. Obviously, Dorian Yates won that year, but it was definitely a sight to be seen, guys. All right, side chest pose, quad separation, amazing. Tight midsection, chest development, crazy. Bicep peak, absolutely enormous. Triceps and delts, just crazy thick. Man, he looks very young here, doesn't he, Kevin Levrone? And you could tell he's going to be something special, even early on in his career. Even at the NBC Nationals, before he got his pro card, you could tell he's going to be something, just to uphold. Crazy, man. All right, abdominals or thighs. Tight midsection, he always crazy tight midsection. Lats crazy. His physique in the 1984 Mr Olympia is, it's just one of their physiques, just pleasing, and it's just crazy. I don't know what his greatest ever physique is. It'd have to be probably the 1997 Grand Prix Germany, one of them. He just sight to be seen. But I must admit, in the 1996 Mr Olympia, Arnold Classic, he was crazy that year too. All right, go on to the next one. Rear lat spread, the hamstring striations there, glutes crazy, calf development thick as, lats just thick. He had a nice tight midsection too, and just the back development was crazy, and he really stepped it up in the next coming years, because Dorian Yates, he was just a sight to be seen, man. He was dwarfing everyone from the back, and everyone had to, just start packing on some serious thickness all over. Kevin Levrone, unbelievable, back double bicep, quad striations there, glutes good, nice tight midsection, lats are decent, back delts crazy, biceps and triceps are good. Look at the thickness he adds on, especially when you compare this to the 1992 Mr Olympia. Sight to be seen, man. He really just packed it on. I really do like the 1992 Mr Olympia of Kevin Levrone. It was just streamlined. The 1994 Mr Olympia, man, I tell you what, Kevin Levrone was just crazy thick. It was just amazing. Even when you look at this physique, look, it's like a granite stone. Back delts, just crazy. Biceps, triceps, thick as. His midsection's always in check, man. And, that's another one thing can't really hammer Kevin Levrone on that. His back could have been maybe a drop more thicker. That was always a problem with him. But just, even if you look at this pose, it's just crazy, guys. Unbelievable. And just the muscularity and just the pleasing. He looks like a statue figure, granite stone. And he's just you just look at his physique. It's like an everyday physique. You just want to be like, yeah. Obviously the legs are just really thick as, and quad separation stuff like that. But even just the upper body of his is just unbelievable. Like anyone would want a physique like that, and it just looks crisp as, guys. And Kevin Levrone, man, in the 1994 Mr Olympia, he finished third, and it was a sight to be seen, guys. I'll be probably doing a few more things on Kevin Levrone now that he's going to be competing next year on Classic Australia. Man, it's going to be. I hope he really brings it that year and does his homework. I reckon he will, and it'll be crazy, man, if he can get his quads, even to like 90% of these pictures here, because his upper body wasn't too bad. It was just the back development wasn't there, and the quads weren't there, and the leg development and the calves. But I tell you what, here in the 1984 Mr Olympia, Kevin Levrone, his physique was flawless. It was crisp and clean. It was like a statue, man. It was just his physique, man. It's just ahead of its time, man. And it's just he always kept his body parts in check, and it was just unbelievable. All right, guys, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, Mark Christopher's Fitness channel. I'm out.